Going on to you, Cancer Crabs. So while it's still cool, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and you have the Ace of Swords. So you, Cancer Crabs, are okay. So here's the interesting thing, right? For you, Cancer Crabs, there is someone that is very much so interested in you. If not, then that means that there's someone else that you, Cancer Crabs, are interested in. And a lot of you figured that you are going to actually be the first person. They're either going to be the ones to come over and talk to you, or you, Cancer Crabs, will actually have to go over and talk to them. So as a result of this, there's definitely a brand new connection. Wait around, because there's definitely going to be some crazy stuff happening. So the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups represent, once again, the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups represent you Cancer Crabs, feeling like you spent so much time on this person enough as it is. Why not just move forward? Instead of wasting any more of your time, why not just continue to move forward? You've already done it once before, and then you decided to actually give these delusional people another chance, and then they messed it up again because of their own insecurity. They just can't bear to stand the idea that, yeah, you Cancer Crabs have a life, and that, yeah, you actually did move forward without them. They wanted you to never move forward without them at all, ever. And that's the thing that really messed them up in the first place. So as a result of that same situation, that really got you, not really caring. And because of this, the Seven of Cups now and the Queen of Cups is about how you have, like I said, you have options. You have options. What limits a person's options is them being a jerk to pretty much everybody. So as a result of this, this is really what puts things into consideration, right? This is what really is really going to have you Cancer Crabs really understand when a person really doesn't have too many options, or they don't have as many options as they would try to make it themselves seem like they do. There's a lot of people who try to make it seem like they have options, and technically they do, but when you really look at it, they don't really, because there's so much of a disrespectful person. They're gonna squander any kind of opportunity they have with somebody else, because all of this that they're trying to do is just prove that their ego is right and that pretty much everybody in the world wants them, which isn't necessarily even true. So the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups is about, but you Cancer Crabs, you actually do have options, because, and you're going to understand what I'm talking about, right? You actually do have options, because notice how it is that you Cancer Crabs stopped talking to somebody because they were a jerk to you after having the audacity to come back, and then you gave them another chance gracefully, and then here they are actually being disrespectful, even probably more disrespectful, due to the fact that they tried to make it seem like they've actually learned their lesson when they actually didn't. And the Queen of Cups represents you're very much so enjoying the fact that you have options, as you should. Hold on a second. As you should, because the thing about it though is that you should always be in a situation where you feel good about your circumstances, as far as relationship wise. Even the bad times should be a sign for greater times ahead, because it means that you and the person are actually creating a better understanding of one another, right? It should never be consistently, it's like, oh my gosh, you're really doing terrible because you and this person can't stop bickering and arguing with one another, right? The two of you are at each other's throats. It should never really be like that. If it's like that, then it means it's time for you to stop being in a relationship with that person. So this is a scenario for you Cancer Crabs to pretty much let your hair let your hair down, right? Because this is more so about how you're able to relax and finally be able to move forward with someone new that is not, obviously is not this person, which isn't new, right? This person that you felt like occupied, took up more of your time as it is, and that you really wish that these people would stop trying to occupy any more of your time, because you were dating them, and the two of you broke up, and then the next thing you know, you actually ended up giving them another chance. The Six of Pentacles, once again, it's finally time for you Cancer crabs to actually enjoy your life, specifically your love life, more by the quality of the people that you meet. It's not always about duty and responsibility for you. It's about, all the dysfunction that you've experienced, right? The heartbreak and all of that. It's time for you to actually be able to enjoy yourself, by meetings, even if a person turns out you and them not to be compatible, it's something where this is a person that very much so isn't going to take it seriously or too intensely if the two of you don't essentially work out. And then you have the Justice and the Six of Cups. The Justice and the Six of Cups now is about how, because this is something that you Cancer crabs should have had for a very long time. For too long of a time, just rest and relaxation and the ability to actually meet not just one person, but a couple of people, right? This is what the Seven of Cups represents, right? Having more than one person being into you, or if not necessarily having more than one person being into you at one time, it's this ease of you, what you Cancer crabs have now, where it's like you Cancer crabs have this ease where it's like you can legitimately be in a relationship now, because relationships are coming to you much easier, because it seems like if a person isn't really gonna do right by you, then you Cancer crabs have other options, because it just seems like people are flocking to you Cancer crabs by the dozens, right? So the Justice and the Six of Cups represents the shame that goes along with them, because it's like the shame that goes along with it, because it's a situation where it's like it's a situation where it's like you Cancer crabs and stuff like that. Sorry about that. I thought it was a anyway, I thought it was a bug. Anyway, yeah, where it's something where it's like, look at how it is that this person could have been with you, but they decided that they didn't want to be on it like that. They decided that they wanted to be disrespectful to you. And now look at you, right? You're able to actually replace them quite easily. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. You have the Hermit, the Justice, the Two of Pentacles, then you have the Five of Swords, and then you have the Star card. So to clarify the Six of Cups. So the Hermit and the Justice is about how it really does speak volumes. This reading really does speak volumes to how you Cancer crabs really have waited, and you were patient, and you never, even though you were trying to get to know other people, you never really spent so much of your time being upset with others or blaming others for your shortcomings. This is you Cancer crabs were able to take accountability and responsibility, and you Cancer crabs also understand that because of this, now that you have not just one but a couple of people who are showing you interest, and your life is legitimately starting to turn around, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing, because what this, and see, this is what the Hermit and the Justice represents. Your life is turning around for the better, right? As far as romantically is concerned, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, you actually have a better chance now at finding someone that is a good match for you than the person that you already knew was a good match for you. Because you and this person broke up in the first place because the two of you weren't really compatible at all. So the Star card now is about how, you know, just wait and see what happens. You know, don't try to hope or anything. Honestly, just wait and see what happens. Be strategic, because, you know, the Star card represents hope, but the Star card also represents your long-term goals. So I wouldn't necessarily suggest for you Cancer crabs to really, you know, start hoping that this person is your significant other, or a couple of these people. You can find a significant other out of this. Not saying that you shouldn't look for one either. I'm saying that you shouldn't put the expectation that one of them is a significant other. You know, this is you really trying to really get to know some people. And because of this, what the Star card is saying is that date with intentionality. You know what your long-term goals is, or your long-term goals are. If your long-term goal is to be an honest, significant other to somebody, then date with that type of intention. Obviously, don't tell them that immediately, but date them with that kind of intention. Other than that, you Cancer crabs have a couple of people that are interested, and the best thing for you to do is to stay patient and see and listen to how they move. If these are people that really move the way that you would that you like, then great. But if not, then you don't have to be with them. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, birth chart readings, you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks.com, or you can go to the link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where you can pick up my tarot reading, birth chart readings, or get the books that I have that are on Amazon. Thank you.